Long ago, in a small, bustling village, under the warm African sun, there lived a young man named Kofi. Kofi was like many of the young men in the village, full of dreams and eager to be admired. But unlike others, Kofi wanted the respect of his village immediately, without the years of hard work and patience. Kofi walks through the busy market, glancing at finely dressed men and women. He frowns, feeling invisible in his plain clothes. One evening, Kofi sat under the grand baobab tree and thought, what if I could look like I am already wealthy? What if everyone could see me in fine clothes with jewelry and shoes fit for a king? The idea grew and grew until he could think of nothing else. Kofi's face lights up, and he rushes off, determined to borrow clothes from his wealthy cousin, Kwame, who lives in the next village. The next morning, Kofi arrived at his cousin Kwame's hut. He stared, wide-eyed, at the beautiful clothes and jewelry. Rich fabrics in deep blues and golden yellows, beaded necklaces, and shoes that shone brightly. Kofi, excitedly, Kwame, please, let me borrow these just for a day. I want to show the village what I would look like as a successful man. Kofi returned to his village, his head held high. The villagers noticed him immediately. They whispered, and some even gasped at the sight. People stared, wondering how Kofi had suddenly transformed. Kofi enjoys the admiration, waving and greeting everyone like a wealthy man. Old woman in the crowd whispering, how strange. I knew his family. They could never afford such fine things. Where did he get all this? But Kofi only smiled, loving the attention. But not everyone was impressed. The village elder, Baba Yao, watched Kofi from afar, shaking his head slowly. Baba Yao, muttering to himself, true respect is not worn like a garment. It is earned through actions, through honor and kindness. This young man will learn soon. The elder's words seemed to hang in the air, heavy and wise. That night there was a festival. The village danced and sang under the stars, celebrating a good harvest. Kofi walked around, his chin high, soaking in all the attention. But as he walked, he didn't notice a bead loosening on his necklace, a stitch breaking on his shirt. The villagers begin to notice, whispering and pointing, as pieces of Kofi's borrowed attire fall apart. Villager, laughing, look! The rich man is losing his wealth piece by piece. Kofi's face flushes with embarrassment as he realizes his wealth is falling apart for all to see. Kofi's pride was shattered. He returned everything to his cousin and sat quietly under the baobab tree, thinking about what had happened. For the first time, he understood that respect was not something he could borrow or wear. It was something he had to earn through hard work and honesty. Kofi, whispering to himself, I wanted to look rich, but now I see that wealth is not just clothes or jewelry. It is in a person's actions and their heart. The sun begins to set, casting a golden glow over Kofi as he sits, ready to start anew with humility and hard work.